I look right there. That's my water. Whenever there's water, y'all know I'm finna get my thoughts on. And so let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Hold on, I'm in the shade right now. Whew, that wind is very cooling. So, yeah. All right, so, okay, here comes the sun again, falling on my face like a tragedy, fall like a new emotion. Anyway, y'all. Okay, this is happening here in Dallas-Fort Worth, or here in the state of Texas. Y'all know that James Tallarico beat Jasmine Crockett for the Senate primary here a while back, and so they're off to the races. He'll be facing Republican challenger Ken Paxton, who was endorsed by President Trump. So Ken Paxton is doing his thing. Let me tell you something. Really, there's nobody to really vote for. As an independent who just kind of looks at the nonsense, there's really nobody to vote for. Ken Paxton's a lazy-eye lying motherfucker with, I don't know if he still has pending charges, but when he was attorney general with pending charges, and I think those charges have been like thrown out or something, but I just thought it was amazing. He never lost his job and all of it. So that's on the Republican side of things. Then you have this unknown person who came out of nowhere, James Tallarico, who was the state representative out in Texas House. And so he beat Jasmine. And of course, they don't think he should have beat Jasmine. Well, if you look at politics and how she was campaigning, like I've always said, Jasmine beat herself with her brand of politics. Yes, auntie, yes, girl, yes, honey. Well, who are you appealing to with that? Because she wasn't appealing to male voters. She certainly wasn't appealing to black male voters. I think her fraternity brothers and Divine Nine, I think they voted for, but those of us who know better, we didn't vote for no damn Jasmine Crockett. And then also, she catered to Hispanics more so than she did black voters, and that now takes me to Democratic politicians. They don't give a fart from a frog's ass about black voters. Somehow they were able to wrangle black women into the nonsense, and they really believe that they have a stake in the Democratic Party as relates to ascension power or any kind of progress. And so the sisters get upset every time the Democratic Party or Democratic candidate proves to them that, hey, we just want y'all vote. That's why they cater mainly and heavily to women, black women, and gay men, and other LGBT and trans and illegal immigrants, blah, blah, blah. So, but Jasmine just shocked that she lost. Get out of here. I'm not gonna go back in it. I brought up this weird thing that's happening. It relates to this little goofy ass party called the Democratic. Well, Rico, what have Republicans done? Whenever someone asks you that stupid ass question, remind them, black people don't vote Republican. Remember, y'all see the stats. Black people for the past 6 years have voted over 94% Democrat loyally. Y'all remember that bullshit 4 years ago? Vote blue no matter who. That's how blindly they voted. And around that same time, the way they catered to or related to black voters, they put trans strippers and flaming homosexual by the name of Sissy, or was that Sissy Santana? Or they call him soft neck bone, or whatever that fat gay guy was with makeup and eyelashes. He was on the video with, I think, Trina, with her little old tired nasty behind, saying, and the name of the song that they were singing to black voters was doing the Kamala Harris thing. No voting, no fucking. Meaning, if you ain't gonna vote, we ain't gonna give you no pussy. That's what they said. That's how they talk to black folks, and put strippers, trans strippers, and a fat sissy sultana to twerk like they was going to lure black male voters. I'm telling you, they have no respect for men and black men in the Democratic Party. And luckily, we saw you, we heard you, and that's why we didn't vote for that weirdo, Kamala Harlot. So, Jasmine's mad about it. Everybody's black, that's a Democratic official. Misogyny. They didn't vote for her because she's a woman. We didn't vote for her because she was insulting and she was trash as a candidate. So, here we But the thing about it is about black voters. They're not. I've always said. I said black voters aren't very intelligent when it comes to politics, and they, you know, black voters who vote Democrat all their lives think it's supposed to appear on your birth certificate. You're supposed to be black and you're supposed to be Democrat. It's supposed to appear on your birth certificate too. And the white Democrats like, yeah, keep wrangling them niggas in. That's right. That's what we need y'all to do. Oh shit. Keep wrangling them in. Oh, there you go. Come ass around. These goddamn dogs. That's what I'm saying. They need more leash laws. Mika, it's okay. You ain't got to bark at me. I go the other way, other direction. And so, yeah, this park is big enough for everybody. Even dogs is not on the leash. And the owner is sitting there laying down asleep. Man, I wish I would. I'm not in that desperate to get any kind of civil suit money to get eat up by a dog. But anyway, so y'all please like this live. So having said that, let me go this way. Yeah. So having said that, they all upset because Jasmine lost. But I said the strangest thing that's happening with this Tallarico, Democrat now. He won, but I guess he's a white Democrat. They just had this town hall meeting because they were accusing him of not catering to black voters. He was mainly concentrating on Hispanic and white voters. Well, he didn't need black votes when he beat Jasmine Crockett. So, but in their mind, they believe that he'll need black votes in order to beat Ken Paxton. Look, if he gonna win, Texas is huge. And the numbers of black folks in this state is not that much. But they want the Democrats to believe that y'all can't get it without us. Well, he just proved that he beat Jasmine, the quote unquote, the black Democrat and female black woman. He beat her without the help of black voters. Now they're saying he needs. So be that as it may. It may not, y'all can debate. But what is happening, all of the black boule and the black so-called Democrat shills and bootlicks, they're all on Roland Martin's show, they're all over, and they're saying exactly what the problem is. He ain't spending no money with black media. Did I just tell y'all he didn't spend any money with black media or black talking heads or nothing when he beat Jasmine Crockett handily? So they're mad because see, this is a game that's played on black voters. The Al Sharptons and Roland Martins and the Van Joneses and Angela Rye, Tiffany Cross, Bakari Sellouts, and all of that crew of boule blacks and heavily Democrat, the ones that came out and attacked black men because the little few of us did not vote for Kamala, but we voted other places. So they thought they could come out and attack us. Some of us voted for Trump, some voted independent, some didn't vote at all, but they were just mad. Black women, black men are the reason. So, well, if come to find out, there was this lady on Roland Martin's show, big mouth chick out of Texas. I guess she was the Texas Black Democrat Association. Tallarico didn't show up because he don't need y'all. But he knows when black women are running their mouths and crying and the gay black men who support them, or beta male men supporting them, yeah, he don't give none of our social media influence and nobody like Roland Martin, none of the black media any money to push his campaign. He just gives it to a lot of Hispanic outlets. Well, Texas is mostly white and Hispanic with some Asians who always, more than likely vote for white candidates. If they don't vote conservative, they vote for white candidates. So, and so what they're upset about is they didn't get none of them millions of dollars that Tellerico has raised. They want a piece of the pie. They don't give a damn gets any black vote support. They want some of the millions of dollars to be directed to their coffers. Did y'all hear what I just said? All this shit is a game. And that's why they mainly upset with Tallarico. And so what he's done, has catered and kowtowed to the little small screaming minority of voices, because the rest of us, we don't give a shit. So he held a town hall meeting in Houston recently, right? And he said, he answered the question, and it was interesting, the questions that he posed to this white Democrat. Two questions that I thought were very interesting. They're legitimate questions, but I thought it was very interesting that these black folks got up in their town hall meeting and posed a question to him. Again, legitimate, but it was just strange. They posed a question to him, a question that they've never ever posed to a black Democratic candidate. Y'all ready for these two questions? You can go and research it. They've never posed these two questions to black Democratic candidates for any political office, be it Congress, mayor, well, let's say Congress, lawmaker, senator, or not U.S. senator or state senator. They've never done it. And it's the weirdest thing. And so, y'all ready? Here it goes. Guy got up. I guess this Democrat was upset that Tyler Rico wasn't catering to black voters. What is your stance on an anti-black hate crime bill? Like, what? Y'all asked him that? Y'all ain't never asked Crockett that question. Y'all ain't never asked none of these black people, black candidates out of Texas or anywhere else in this country that thing on reparation. If you did, the person that asked those questions were those of us who are viewed pro-black or disruptive and divisive. None of you get along black Democrats have ever asked this question of black Democratic candidates. We always pose those. So I like, look at them. Then number two, where they asked Tyler Rico, what are your views on reparations? Again, legitimate questions and all of it. But they have never, these so-called get along black Democrats have never posed these questions to their favorite black political candidate, Democratic candidates. Hell, they ain't even asked Bill Clinton. Matter of fact, it's a white one they didn't ask, but something about Tyler Rico, they asked him. I said, that's strange. Even though legitimate questions, but why do y'all pick and choose who you ask the question? Every politician that's vying for the vote should be posed all questions, especially these two. But y'all, so I know all this is bullshit. And the man already showed y'all, I don't need y'all vote. I'm just trying to hold it together. Hopefully get some of y'all to come in. But he know his base is white and Hispanic. Because he's white and Hispanic. But they're gonna try, no. It's like I hear when black folks begging white folks for stuff. Literally beg man for attention as the voters. But the Democratic black boule, Greek, and homosexual operatives, they're trying to demand that he splits some of his money with them. It's two different factions working here, if y'all haven't caught on to what I'm saying. Two different factions at play. You got the regular voters who don't know really what's going on. Then you got the puppet masters, the black boule, Greek, gay, and the LGBT, black and brown Democrat Negroes. They got all these podcasts and independent, they say the black media. Get out of here. If he's gonna go to the black media, it'll be Professor Truth. It'll be the Authority. It'll be my Facebook page. My YouTube channel. We are the ones who speak to the issues, foundational black Americans. Democrats only speak to the issues of Democrats. And then they're finally saying out loud, with our scholars and what we've been known for decades, white liberals are the ones who run the goddamn party. And they couldn't care less about Negroes if they couldn't get nothing out of them. And they hate this. It's almost like when a female finds out the dude was just fucking her just to drive her car. Or just with her to have sex with her and drive her car. And she gets mad when he shows up with the woman he actually likes. These niggas ain't nothing. These men ain't nothing. No, baby, he didn't like you. He got with who he wanted to get with. but he used you for your resources. That's how the Democrat Party has done black people. Then you had people in the black community who's aided them into using black people in their votes because they got a couple of biscuits or some crumbs off that DNC table. It's awful. So my question to you black Texas, why the fuck y'all ask Tallarico those questions and y'all never ask Jasmine Crockett? And guess what? Y'all ain't gonna ask Freddie Haynes those questions either, because I think he ran for Jasmine's seat one primary. Y'all not gonna ask any black Democrat. So much so we was asking those questions, the Democratic operatives got mad at us. Y'all are divisive. What that old Negro Clyburn say? Organizing. That ruins it. And then you got these other uppity bourgeois wannabe blacks, the Democratic Party. That's divisive. We need all the allies we can get. We need all our allies. No, that shit makes me laugh every time I hear that. You got these grown Negro males talking about some goddamn black and brown. Stupid. Remember I said a while ago, black people in this country, and black people in Texas, black people in Tennessee, all across, they're just so politically immature. Politics is a game. I'm sorry, it's a business. And we don't understand business, apparently. Every other group understands. You can throw in the white supremacy, the racism, the preferential treatment, all of that. But we're not behaving as if we know business. That's why we always get the short end of the political stick. All we get is a feel-good moment. One of them wins. And y'all already know, like I said, both candidates are trash. Paxton is a lying-ass and cutthroat, lazy-eye-ass Republican. No integrity, just a cheap trick. And Tallarico is a trans-loving. He believes that men have monthly periods. He think he don't have a problem with underage boys, the man being encouraged to, if you don't feel like the person that you are, go ahead and, he don't believe in sex changes from him. All that weird LGBT and trans stuff, he's with it. There's even videos that's floating around that shows you what he thinks in the State House. He's make those weird speeches in the State House. And then they'll question whether or not he's homosexual or not. Well, you know, there's neither here nor there, but I'm telling you, check out the politics of the people and you'll know who the people are. I can never, all she want to talk about is show y'all how well she can cuss out white folks. Okay, great. You're the goddamn congresswoman. What laws did you come up with to try to make life better for your constituency in South Dallas? None. That's why our ass is not there. And I'm hoping that an independent, I think one of them is conservative, one of them is independent. I'm hoping someone else other than her successor, Freddie Haynes, because there's gonna be a bunch of verbal jargon that don't move the needle whatsoever in these black districts. But I digress. It's your man Rico the Opinions. Y'all continue to like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Who said this? Alan Knight. He said, bro, what's up? Say hello to me. What's up? Pablo, whatever, what's up? All right. I need a conversation. Okay, great. What kind of conversation you talking about? Because I charge $100. So anyway, y'all be cool. Like, share, subscribe. Please like this video. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.